Saint Thomas Aquinas, one of the most influential medieval thinkers and philosophers, made significant contributions to theology, philosophy, and the realm of intellectual discourse. His integration of the philosophical principles of Aristotle with the theological framework of Christianity marked a seminal moment in the history of Western thought. This essay delves into his life history, his most special works, and the enduring impact of his ideas. Born around 1225 in Roccasecca, Italy, Thomas was the youngest son in a noble family. His early education was entrusted to the Benedictines of Monte Cassino, a choice that reflects the family's status and the educational norms of the era. However, the peaceful cloistered life was soon interrupted as military conflicts necessitated his transfer to the University of Naples. There, he was exposed to a broad curriculum that included the works of Aristotle, which were gaining renewed interest in the West through Latin translations of Arabic commentaries. Thomas's encounter with the Dominican order in Naples was pivotal. Despite his family's objections, he joined the Dominicans, attracted by their commitment to a life of scholarly pursuit and public teaching. His family, dismayed by his decision, went to the extent of imprisoning him for a year to sway his resolve, but their efforts were in vain. Thomas remained steadfast in his vocation, and upon his release, he continued his studies in theology and philosophy. Thomas was sent to study under Albertus Magnus, a renowned scholar, in Paris. This mentorship was crucial in shaping his intellectual framework. His brilliance was evident, and he soon ascended to the role of a master in theology at the University of Paris, a prestigious position that allowed him to teach and write extensively. Aquinas was a prolific writer, and his works can be broadly categorized into commentaries, theological syntheses, and philosophical treatises. His philosophical inquiry was not an end in itself, but a means to theological clarity. He famously reconciled the empirical, rationalist philosophy of Aristotle with Christian doctrine, insisting that faith and reason are not only compatible but complementary. Summa Theologica, his magnum opus, an extensive compendium of all the main theological teachings of the Church, aimed to explain the Christian faith in a systematic and rational manner. It covers topics like the existence of God, the nature of sin, the role of Christ, and the sacraments, among others. The Summa remains influential in Christian theology and philosophy. Summa contra Gentiles, this work was more apologetic, aimed at rebutting the disagreements or misunderstandings of the Islamic and Jewish scholars regarding Christian faith. It also served as a theological manual for missionaries, and as a philosophical guide for thinkers. Commentaries on Aristotle. Aquinas wrote extensive commentaries on virtually all of Aristotle's works available to him. He sought to harmonize Aristotle's philosophy with Christian doctrine, showing a deep respect for the Aristotelian tradition while also making significant departures from it to maintain Christian orthodoxy. On Being and Essence, De Entity Essentia, a short, early work of Aquinas that deals with questions of ontology and metaphysics, providing crucial insights into his thoughts on essence, existence, and the nature of being. Aquinas' philosophy is characterized by its emphasis on empiricism and rationality. He asserted that truth is known through both revelation and reason, proposing that they are parallel means to understanding the divine and natural orders. His theory of natural law, which posits that our understanding of right and wrong is grounded in our human nature and reason, has been foundational in the development of Western legal thought. Aquinas' synthesis of faith and reason, his methodological approach to theology and philosophy, and his contributions to ethical theory, metaphysics, and epistemology have had a lasting impact. His works have not only shaped the intellectual tradition of the Catholic Church, but have also had a profound influence on the broader philosophical and theological landscape. His ideas were initially met with some resistance, facing accusations of heresy from some quarters. However, over time, his synthesis of Christian theology with Aristotelian philosophy was recognized for its profound intellectual rigor and spiritual depth. Aquinas was canonized a saint in 1323 and was later declared a doctor of the Church, affirming his seminal role in shaping Christian thought. The Thomistic tradition, named after him, continues to be a vital strand of Christian philosophy and theology, with scholars and adherents worldwide engaging with and debating his ideas. His works are studied not only for their historical importance but also for their relevance to contemporary theological and philosophical debates. St. Thomas Aquinas' contributions to philosophy and theology are monumental, reflecting a profound engagement with the intellectual challenges of his time and offering solutions that have endured through the centuries. His ability to integrate faith with reason, his systematic approach to theological questions, and his insightful application of Aristotelian,